Hello and welcome to this video. If you are reaching this video, the universe, your spirit team, your higher self, your ancestors, or other beings of light that are working with you for your highest good have brought you to this video. Hello, my name is Michelle. I've been doing tarot and oracle readings for about 10 years. And so, if you want to stick around and find out what kind of message I have for you today, that would be greatly appreciated. I am so excited for this message. So, here we go. Don't forget to like, vibe, and subscribe if you are new here. And also, if you're returning, hello, welcome back. And let's get started. Here we go. So the first card we have the universe has our back, giving us the anchoring point for this reading. And the card here says, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. That's a pretty good start. That's a pretty dang good start. And honestly, the work that you do on your internal world does actually have that ripple effect. And the cool thing about this message is I got this like deep sense of reflection and being able to see how far you've actually come with this energy. And so you have the Sacred Forest Oracle deck that came out with 5 cards that are aligned with the energy of the message about through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in this world. It's interesting because you have the Secret Spring, which talks about success, and I wanted to focus on reflecting on the success, because as you see here, this is a fairy that's hovering above water, and that water creates a reflection. And actually what's kind of funny is I think her foot is actually dipping into that water, creating that ripple effect. And so the actions that you take, whether that's meditation, whether that's prayer, whether that's looking internal and really allowing yourself to see the shadows within yourself, you are going to find success there, because there is always a light at the end of that tunnel. And sometimes you are that light at the end of the tunnel. Wow. Feeling that message as I'm stating it and feeling it hit my heart. Because sometimes when you're in a dark place or mental bog, right, you tend to see everything as cloudy and not very clear, and it feels fierce, and there's judgment around not getting it right. And the thing is you are the success story. You are the success story. That's why through prayer and meditation you create that ripple effect, because you are a success story of how you have built resilience and built strength in a structure that we are taught is so powerful, but it's us that are powerful. The structure is crumbling. And through that acknowledgement and awareness, we can come into a place where we can become the phoenix rising from the ashes and transmute what doesn't work. Transmute and burn away what doesn't work. What doesn't work is fear of failure. What doesn't work is your fear of failure. Failure is not failure if you learn from it. Yeah, it sucks in the moment because you failed and you had such a big, huge plan on how things are supposed to go. But you're not a failure if you've learned the lesson. And understanding that, you can burn away all the unnecessary stuff that no longer serves your highest good and your highest potential. And here's the thing with that, with transmuting and burning away all that stuff, you begin to see what's funny is I'm getting an Aladdin reference, how that Tiger Mountain thing says, find the diamond in the rough. Because we got the enchanted fern grotto, and what I'm being drawn to is, even though this might not be like a diamond, right? This might be an opalite or some other form of crystal, but as she's holding it, something had to create that crystal. Pressure had to create the crystal, or however crystals are made. Some crystals are made from pressure. Some crystals are made from just being. But here she is in her refuge, in her place of safety, in her place of acknowledging that she is unshakable. Wow, that's powerful. Hear that again. She is unshakable. Because she is in her refuge, or her safety, because that's what I tie refuge to. I can be completely incorrect about the meaning, which is, I'll have to look into it after. But she is unshakable when she's within her safety and her rite of passage. Rite of passage. What? Why is that coming through? Rite of passage. All of this is almost like a rite of passage. It's almost like you're finally just getting to it. Just getting to the good stuff. And it's funny, it's like Spirit is actually showing me, it's like going to Thanksgiving, which just happened like last week, from when this video is made. But you know, if it's your birthday or something just previous to this can work too. But it's like being at that feast, that celebration, and finally, like, you've been like smelling the beautiful scents of whatever the food is all day, and then you're like, finally, I can finally eat it and finally get to enjoy it. So it's like that kind of, it's weird. It's kind of like that kind of rite of passage, right? You have to wait for it to brew up and stew up and cook, because obviously most of the stuff you're probably like not able to eat unless it's cooked. But yeah, that's the interesting part, and kind of letting myself fall into the message. Fall in. I'm hearing you need to allow yourself to fall in to the path that you have created for yourself. Falling into it. And sometimes falling into it feels like, sometimes falling into the path that you've created for yourself feels an awful lot like rock bottom. But it isn't. Because the thing is here's the thing that Spirit's showing me, is your pathway could be right here, and this is rock bottom, right? As obviously, that doesn't look like a big, huge leap, right? But you've already, I keep hearing, whoever this is reaching, whoever you are, you've already hit rock bottom, and then you built yourself up to your path. You were on your path for a while, and then you went up, and then now you're being told to fall back to your pathway. But the thing is realize that you've never lost your pathway. Like, you were meant to fly in the time that you fly, and you were meant to dig at the time that you dug. Get what I'm saying? I don't know how this is going to apply to you, but I hope this reaches whoever it needs to, because you got the meandering pathway. And I feel like whoever I am talking to, you need to realize how innately powerful you are. You are I'm getting that reference. You're a wizard, Harry, but you really are. You are a wizard, a magician, a witch. And there is nothing wrong with tapping into that level of magic within you. Because the magic is within you. Why do you think prayer and meditation actually work? It's the magic and the intent of the person performing the meditation or giving the intent of the prayer. You are powerful. You have an impact on this world around you. And it is awesome, because the thing is you're not just this wizard, witch, like magical being, magician. You're literally far more than that. You have the elves coming through as well, talking about, for some people, peace in the world is having this ideal sense of playfulness and being able to play and enjoy each other and love and be able to be in this. But sometimes when life hits us, we have to, what's weird is we have to kind of come into this energy of falling from cloud nine, which is kind of funny, as like that's a Katy Perry reference from Wide Awake. And I feel like a lot of you are probably coming out of that REM style of sleep and are coming from that cloud nine into where we are as a collective, whoever's reaching this, and being able to see life as a whole different picture. Because the thing is it's spirits showing me is, think of an old picture in a photo frame, or not a photo frame, like one of those photo books, like from like back in the early 90s, the photo books where you could just put the photo and slide it in the thing. Think of one of those and look back. Like, imagine looking back at these pictures and seeing how, like, fogged up they are. Like, not effed up, but fogged up they are from being older, because we're in 2024 or whatever year it is when you're reaching this. And the picture is different now. Like, the picture is different now because you are viewing it from a different point of view of when the picture was taken. So the more that you do the internal work through prayer and meditation, you do create a ripple effect of peace in the world, not only in the present day, but if you're like looking back at this photo and you're like, I'm praying for the past version of myself, you're causing a good, like it's not bad, is a good ripple effect on them, showing them that support, if that makes sense. But this is the message that I have for you today. So I hope that this reaches you exactly when you need it. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. And don't forget to vibe down in the comments below. I appreciate you. I love you. See you next time.